Hey, what's up YouTube fam? Aiden here. Today we're having a look at Gervonta Davis. Yeah man, he's just come off a massive victory. Obviously spoilers alert, don't want to be shouting that too early, but I'm guessing you guys are here because you know the result. So let's jump into this one, man. Let me just hide this guy and let's go into the head sliders and whatnot. So for the hair, I was not 100% sure what to do really, because obviously if you look at some of his older photos, he's got that kind of afro style going on, but then if you look at his more recent ones, it was kind of more like something along these lines, hair 57, or perhaps you can go for, there's one down here that I quite liked. Where is it at? Hair 86 as well. You can go for that one, but I'll leave that up to you guys to figure that one out. Let me know in the comments if you do find something that's suitable. I'll pin it. Hair 101 could work as well. For the beard, I've gone for browns number 9. For the eyebrows, for the facial hair number 6, and for the body hair we didn't add anything. All the hair colors are black. For the eyes, we're going for dark brown. For the body type, now this is again a little bit of a challenge. I went for body 7. I thought it kind of fit well, but there's some other options you can go for as well. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. You go for body 12 if you want to go a little bit stocky. Body 5 can work as well. For the skin tone, we're going for tone number 8, and let's jump into the head sliders now. So I've gone for template number 24, and then follow what you see on the screen to get the same results as mine. So that's template number 24, and follow along with the sliders. Thank you all so much for the support. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I appreciate it, man. We're on the road to 5k subs. We just hit 2 million views as well. Big achievements here, so thank you all so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's see what the tattoo's gonna be coming up next. Hopefully it's not gonna take us too long to do this. Let's start with the arms. So I'm gonna do this all in one video this time. I just want to test things out on YouTube. So I've got shapes number 1 as a base layer for skin tone modifier, which is hiding behind his angels and demons. And basically what I've done is I've just laid angels and demons 11 on top of the arm, and I've alphaed it 1 to the left. So rather than it being fully, I just put like 1 to the left on the D-pad just to blend it in. And then on the other side I've got the same with the skin tone modifier at the bottom, and then I've got angels and demons 11, which I've just cut down in half so that it looks slightly different than the other arm. Obviously if you want to go on Google Images and check it out, see if you can find a better version. If you want to do your own kind of version, then go for that as well. And then let's jump into the main bit, which I want to make sure that you guys get the face sliders, because the face stuff is important. So we're going to be doing the facial hair stuff in a sec, and we're going to look at, this is the base layer, yeah? So I've got this base layer sitting underneath, and it's a skin tone modifier. So all the way to the left on the D-pad, and then just press right ever so slightly just to give it a slight tinge. And then we're going to be adding shapes number 9 for the facial hair on either side, and on the other side as well, shapes number 9. And then we've got this guy here, animals. So I've chucked animals number 2 on either side of it, and that's just to give it a little bit of texture on top of the facial hair slider. Subscribe if you're new, guys. I appreciate the support. Next up, we're gonna have on his face, I've got going all the way up to here, which is a late edition. I put on this angels and demons number 3 just here as a tattoo, and we got a couple of these shapes number 9 for the eyebrows. And what that's going to do is just make the eyebrows blend in a little bit better, make them look a little bit thicker. And similarly shapes number 9 on the eyes on either side, just to give it a little bit more sort of similar to what I was seeing in the pictures anyway. Okay, so hopefully you followed along. Let me know in the comments if you've got any problems with the face sliders or anything with the tattoos, and we can go through it. Jumping next, we're going to be looking at the body. So what I did first is animals number 12 as a sort of base layer. As you can see, there's the octopus, and I've inverted it and put it on the other side as well. And where they kind of meet in the middle is I've put this text on top of it, says beast. So let's just go up. So I've got this text sitting here on top that says beast. Try and center it if you can. Mine was centered until I changed the body shape, but I'm going to bring that down here with these lots, so then that's nice and organized. Try and keep the organization in mind for next time. Animals number 2 I've got for facial hair. That's a good point. I've got 2 facial hair sliders on here for animals number 2. Not entirely necessary, but up to you if you want to go for his kind of latest kind of look where he's got his connected. And you can do similarly, you can always layer it as well. You can always add more layers of this animals number 2 across the facial hair, as you saw, and just keep carrying on. Next up, we're going to have a look at the body here. So we're going to be looking at the layer that everything sits on top of, which is Celtic Tribal number 8, Celtic Tribal number 8 on this bottom side as well. And it's just a textured kind of pattern that's just going to give it a bit of filler in the back. So as you can see, I've got it here, and on the back I've gone for one of them ones, so we'll get to that in a bit. Then I have a couple of bits going on here where I have this text that's just sitting on top of that, and then we're going to look on the left side of him, and we can see where the teeth are at the bottom here. And again, guys, look, this is art, so you guys can do this how you want. Just have a look at the pictures on Google, and if you want to just do your own style, be creative with it, go for it. Like, I think the main thing is the rose in the middle of the chest and that face as well. And the rest of it, you can play around with it as you want. You know, if you've got some creative ideas or you've got some really good ones you want to put out on the internet, put it out there, man. Get some views. So here I've got text number 2 sitting on top of the mouth. And I've got animals number 2. And we've got just a collection of the animals down the chest area. And the main one, obviously, is miscellaneous 13, because that's the one I think we can get most accurate with, because it's actually quite similar to what he's got. And then what I decided to do, you can either use the baby face, or I prefer to use portraits number 1, just to give it a bit of color. And I flipped her so it's inverted the other way around. And that's pretty much a wrap for that side. So let's go up a bit to where going next. So we've got the angels and demons number 11 on the back. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I tried to get this tutorial out quickly and get it out today, so that's why I haven't gone into too much detail on the back. And then that's a wrap for that. And then you got the text beast. I don't know why that's not come up on here. Yeah, there is. You got a text beast just sitting on top here, and I think on his one it actually says blessed. So if you want to type out the word blessed, you can probably use one of these fonts here, and you can resize it as so, and just type it out as you want. And for the gear, I've gone for clothing. I've gone for Strikeforce Red. I've actually put this on my main account because I might use it online if I get around to it. Got some other options here as well. For the gloves, I went for Strikeforce Legendary Red. You can try blue or black if you want as well. And I went for grills for the mouthpiece. All right. Thank you all so much for the support. Catch you guys next one, man. I'm Aiden. I'm out of it. Peace.